Today we're talking about intuition, the subconscious, and consciousness. Now, this is going to help you identify these things with your intellect, not feeling, okay, not sensation, but with your intellect, meaning you're getting your mind involved with your senses so you can have an understanding of your body, your mind, and how the actual cycle is interacting with your values and your perception. Okay. So let's talk about intuition. Intuition is how thought extensions communicate with your perception surrounding a stimulus, okay, or a quality, or something that you value, or a characteristic, or a character. Okay, so whenever that internal dialogue, monologue, uh, memory, perception, whenever these things occur, it's always it's always because of a stimulus or a stimuli for this context. I think that's how you say it within this context. Who gives a fuck? But it's always that's what I mean right there. Okay, so you can have an external stimulus and an internal stimulus. An external stimulus is just something that's happening externally, and an internal stimulus is something that's happening mentally or emotionally. So, whenever you understand that intuition is just the rationality or the cause, well, the causality behind a thought, and while that thought is on its journey, the information that it is picking up, that is intuition. Okay, so you can have so this is how you know and identify particular intuitions based on your mental journeys, your mental adventures, thought. That's intuition. The subconscious is where intuition is at. Look at the subconscious as the cape of intuition. It follows intuition. So, and well, let me rephrase that. Intuition follows the subconscious. Really, it's the same shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. It's just where you at for the moment. But with that being said, just peep game. Just try to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all in the same little spot. It's just about what you're doing with, like I said, what's happening. So you can look at it as the intuition as being the cape of the subconscious, or the subconscious being the cape of the intuition, but it's always behind it. That's my point. So your subconscious is basically just the idea of the actual phenomenon. That is the subconscious. So wherever a stimulus has occurred, a phenomenon internally, well, I'm talking internally right now. So whenever an internal stimulus has occurred, a thought, feeling, emotion, memory, or perception is being triggered, your mind extends with thought, and you get what ideas about what that shit is. Okay, that's the subconscious. The information, the interaction, how you feel, and how you come about your waters whenever you're done drowning for all that bullshit. Or if it is bullshit, it may be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It may be beautiful. You may love swimming. You may love being a little mermaid. So after you come up from the water, okay, you can start to analyze and see, and take a step back and witness, and not witness, but analyze what the fuck you just went through and what you picked up down that line of thought, line of reasoning. So this is why you guys always have these subconscious behaviors. Y'all don't know how to use your body, like body posture, body knowledge down here is fucking dead. Well, I'm gonna bring it back down. I'm gonna bring it back to life. I'm gonna get y'all spine straight and shit, but we got to talk about the mind and shit first. Okay, but this is why all these things occur. These you got anxiety and it leaking out your body through your behavior. So, and that fuck up your whole experience in itself. Cause you just expect shit to go wrong. You expect those feelings, those emotions, because this is what's happening subconsciously on your travels, on your mental journeys. You're picking up behaviors because you're going down lines of reasoning that has been influenced by emotions that you don't like, whether it be fear, anxiety, stress, whatever. And it don't even gotta be like you can go down those lines of reasonings. Okay. It's not bad. It's just your behavior. You guys have no morality down here at all. At all. So that's just what it is. And that's gonna get us to the next point. Consciousness. The ride, the awareness, that's what I'm doing. That's what consciousness is. But this is how you identify it with the intellect. It's the actual ride, the slide. Listen, intuition is like a water droplet falling down from a window. And the actual liquid that is collecting the droplets, that's consciousness. And intuition is the thing that's collecting the droplets. You see how it's all in one thing, but it's different. That's how this shit is. It get a little tricky, just a little bit, just a little bit. But that's the only reason why, because it's one thing. Just think about it like that. It's just one thing. So you just gotta know how to separate. That's really about it. And that is what consciousness is. It's just the awareness. So whenever you develop the body, the conscious, CONSCIENCE, not consciousness, but conscious, the sense of what's good and what's bad, what's right and what's wrong. Listen, I'm gonna give you some free game. Thought is about right and wrong. Stimulus and you being aware of qualities is about good and bad. So whenever you're in your energy, so if you see a quality, a characteristic, or a thing, or a perception, it's about good and bad. If it's about a thought, a line of reasoning, it's about right and wrong. Did I think right, or am I thinking wrong? Is that thing bad, or is that thing good? That's simple. That's how you lock in your conscious, and you can start to develop some type of principles, and God will show you how to be fucking behave and get a fucking morality. Ethics. It's about harmony with your spirit, and your spirit needs some good ethical behaviors. Humanity, get your shit right.